Was this it?
I want to show you something. I've been talking about it for a while, but I don't think I've ever shared footage of it. And this is a little behind the scenes of Iron Lung, so it's not spoilery,
Damn.
but it's kind of peering behind the curtain a little bit. So what you're seeing in front of you is the set. It's kind of hard to wrap your head around because you don't really
Was
know
this
what
it,
you're
chat?
looking at.
This is
It's a
interesting, though.
big-
Let's watch this.
It's like a house being thrown around, which is basically what this thing is. But this is the NACMO. This is
That must be all the
thing
blood right
that
there.
we used throughout production, driven by this guy over here. We call him Nick Mo. Really fun to work with. Well, pretty much everyone on set was really fun to work with. I could sing their praises for a very long time, and I probably will. If you listen to this clip, wait, hold on.
Golly.
Wow, it's hard to even
a lot
put
of
into
blood.
words what this is like. We started with around 60 theaters, I think, actually, and that rose fairly quickly. But 60 was the start, and now we're up to 1,578,
1,000 theaters.
which is,
Huge.
I mean, I don't even know. I'm in Guam. I'm in Guam. After so many years of working on this and always having in my mind that I'm like, I'm going to bring it to theaters. I am going to bring it to theaters because I believe it deserves to be in theaters. And I didn't think that it was going to be a lot of theaters, but I was going to bring it to theaters no matter what. And now Regal has picked it up. Cinemark has picked it up. AMC has picked it up. Pretty much every major movie chain that you know of in the United States has picked it up. I'm very grateful that it's now on, like,
Oh.
it's yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
They did a good
It's-
job, huh? Good.
It's been so hard. It's been so hard to juggle all of this for so long. I just never expected something like this. You know, we did a premiere, and I guess I got some kind of imposter syndrome or something. Because after it, all the other YouTubers and streamers that we invited, they came up to me and they said how cool it was, how impressed they were.
What's up, Scooting Along?
I just, you know, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce when you're 3 years into a project, and you've only had your reputation and your word to go on, and you believed me. That means a lot.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional watching this. Holy. Oh, golly. I want to cry for this man. I can't imagine putting your heart and soul into something and finally finally seeing it, you know? And it's probably so hard to imagine that it's real. You know what, though? It's like you're gambling, right? You're doing something you love and putting all your fruits in this basket. Because at the end of the day, all these major movies that come out have major studios behind them. They have all these major people backing them. And he did it himself. Not only did he fund the movie, wrote, directed, acted in it, you know what I mean? That's crazy. He did it. And it's successful. Props to this man, man.
I've said for years, for my entire time doing this
Yep.
YouTube thing, that there's real people behind the numbers, that it's a real thing, and you have to always treat that with respect, and you have to understand the number of lives that people live outside of this internet sphere. Oh man. And now it's playing in my hometown, and I am now I know for sure that this map is not complete. It does not have all of the theaters that are available, because I know that there's a showing in Milford, which is it's a town in Cincinnati where I grew up. And yeah, it's just been really cool. The Esquire is just a beautiful place. And it's
It's sold out? What a feeling that must be. Oh my chat, that is insane. To see you put yourself in issues. You think about it, right? To see your movie sold out is big. With nobody backing it but him. Holy. What a feeling. What's up, Roy?
These are good tears, by the way. I swear. I've just had a lot of myself put into this. A lot of myself. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy and motivated to keep making things. I just have this desire to make things. And the hardest part, I think, is because of how long this one took, is I haven't been able to really make things. That's why I keep saying I can't wait to get back to just doing YouTube stuff, because I am addicted to that cycle of making things. And YouTube is such a fast cycle of making things. It's instantaneous almost. Even this video, I didn't know that I was going to make a vlog yesterday, but when I woke up this morning, I knew I had to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just really, really happy. And I'm really, really grateful. And I'm going to have a call later today about international stuff, which they asked me if I had international rights to the movie. And I had to text David, the developer of the game. Hey, do I have international rights?
He does stream sometimes. Rare.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. And thank you all to those who will watch the movie. If you haven't been or haven't checked in a little bit, go to ironlung.com. Link is in the description to see if there is a theater near you. But remember, those indie theaters, the independent ones, they were the OGs. They sold out really fast. But if there is any spots that open up in those theaters, you'll know you'll be in good company, because those are the those are the diehard fans. And maybe that's not your cup of tea to be amongst. So pick your poison. You know what I mean? But I respect that. I will be showing up to some of these theaters myself. I mean, I can only do so many, because literally taking the time to go to them would be a lot. But I do plan on going to some of these theaters and meeting some of you guys there. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I want to get cardboard cutouts. I said I was gonna say goodbye. But there was so many things now that I didn't think were possible, so they weren't even in conversation. And now it's like, oh, it's really happening. It's really.
PewDiePie molded me as a person as a kid, and I love their videos so much. I was a really big PewDiePie person, and actually like to see where PewDiePie is, with him with Marcia and having a kid. That's his life now. This is where Mark, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's really cool to see. Like the OG, I would even say the OGs of YouTube, right? I love it. Where it's all come. These were like, and you know what? Like these were the time when YouTube honestly was a lot more real, and in a sense of like, what I'm saying, it's not just like about getting as many views. Just like he said, it's about the creating content, right? And I think it's such a beautiful thing of where it has come for all of them. So, also, I love Shane Dawson fan too until he got older and found it all cringe. Yeah, that's how it comes sometimes. I love PewDiePie's content now. When he does post, it's so wholesome. It is. I love where he's at with his whole family and everything.
I want popcorn buckets. I want a big fish gulp. The drink cup with big. I want teeth. I want a blood bucket of popcorn.
Didn't they come out with some? Y'all want to cry. I'm so happy for him.
I just didn't think it was possible. You guys proved me wrong. Anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Can't wait for you to see it. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. In the next movie. I mean, hopefully there's a video in between this and the movie. Anyway, bye-bye.
Oh, dude, that's so beautiful. All right, we got one more to watch. Holy. Where's this one? Here it is.
Hi. Welcome back to the stream. I'm here to give you a delightful update on how the weekend went. And if anyone thinks that this is sarcastic at all, no, I'm cheesing it right now. I'm but not like that. No, this is a very professional stream. I'm going to professionally present you information that occurred exactly as it occurred, because that's what I do here. I'm a professional, and as head of Markiplier Studios, as we all know, which is what this is, I say I'm just going to tell you what occurred. And yes, right now, in this very moment that we are, based on Monday, yes, Iron Lung is number one, but it's a more complex story than that. Okay, right now, it's a more complex story. Yes, we are the two-time number one most popular movie in America. Yes, we're a two-time champion. That's true, because if we can all just find whatever angles that we have, then that's exactly as true as anything. We're the two-time number one. Not only were we number one, we're number one again. 2 times scoreboard. So, all right, but it's more complex than that, because we weren't number one. And I know that sounds crazy, but I want to tell you.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
I want to tell you the story of how it is, because this is why I didn't stream yesterday, is because there was a lot of calculating to do and number stuff, which originally before I was like, oh, I'm not a numbers guy. I was very much a numbers guy on Sunday. Sunday was like Sunday was a crazy day. So exciting.
Yep.
So fun, so freeing, so just cathartic. I was ecstatic all day long. I got to eat kimchi ramen. I was having a great day. It was awesome. So I have some concrete information for you. I know, right? 2-time number one in America. I will tell you, number one in Australia, New Zealand, and I think Canada, and never, ever lost that. So I got to tell you, yes, it slipped. Even though Iron Lung being number one Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the vast majority of Sunday, you know, you hold the number one, but it's not about this, but, you know, last one on the hill when Sunday ends. It was legitimately like this, and this is no disparage. I want everyone to be very clear. This has never been about disparaging to Send Help. I'm going to see that very soon. But it's so this was the numbers, right? Iron Lung on top, Send Help right here on Sunday when I did that stream, right? Send Help was kind of angled. I did that stream, and you guys went bananas apeshit, right? So all day, I was just looking at these lines, these nondescript, non-specific lines. Right? Legitimately,
kimchi?
this is what I was dealing with all day. Super fun. And then about 8, maybe 7:30ish, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's when Send Help just crossed the line to take the number one spot, right? So Iron Lung, number one through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday until like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then bump, Send Help. Okay. You know, Sunday ends, and then it's like, yeah, number one, sure. But there had to be obviously some you know, you gotta get the reporting and all this stuff and stuff like that. And so what there's no conspiracy here. It's not about that. We're not trying to make, this is not about accusations. It's not about anything. These are just what happened. So it's like, I went to bed that night. I felt amazing. I was like, we really, really almost got it there. It was, so close. It's like the margin.
What a feeling, though, huh?
Was this much, not this much.
You're
but
so
this
close
much.
to it.
And so it's like, yeah, a lot of the numbers that were thrown around were originally based on estimates. You don't get the real numbers until later, right? Monday rolls around. Numbers come in today. Iron Lung's the number one movie in America. The number one 2-time champion. We're back, baby. Nothing better than a comeback. You know, we couldn't make it too easy on them. We had to give them, you had to let them have their moment. You know, you gotta have a little moment, and then back. Number one again, baby. 2-time champion. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
He's so happy, bro.
And so, however you want to call it, like, sure, they were number one for like 4 hours. We were number one for like 90 hours.
I'm magical.
Throughout the weekend. I'll let you decide who won the weekend. I'm not saying anything anyways. It's the last person across the finish line in a race. That's what matters, and I accept that fully. But the race keeps going. It ain't over till it's over, baby. We're not done till we're done.
That's my twin. Stop. This man's more handsome than me. He can actually grow a beard.
I can't believe the audacity of you guys. I can't believe the audacity that you have. I can't believe your audacity. Your audacity should be stopped by someone. Not me. I'm not going to stop you. But someone ought to stop your audacity, because the audaciousness with which you approach things is... No, we didn't win. I'm not saying we won. Sunday. But we won Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. They got Sunday. That's the scoreboard.
Take a dump on me, Dolores. Let it rip all over my face, Dolores.
I'll admit it. You went to the last show movie Sunday night? That's incredible. Yeah. So
yeah, he's talking about
really
this
fine.
movie.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not discrediting their accomplishments. They're great accomplishments. But hey, that's a two-time. That's two-time number one. And hey, if we lose it again, and then we get it back, that'll be a 3-time. And you know, if they get it back again, then it'll only ever be a tie. And we could call it that. Hey, Mr. Ramey, want to call it a draw? Come on. No, it's fine. I wanted to get the actual numbers and be sure of everything, and it's just interesting. There's nothing crazy or shady going on here. That's not what it is at all. I'm not trying to throw accusations. I'm not trying to say anything at all other than we're back, baby. Because it's like on the weekends you go by estimates. So if a few headlines are talking about estimates, like that's all they have to go on. You don't know until you know, so they go based on what they have. And based on what they have, they were still right.
Okay, have
At
a
the
good
end
one.
of
Love
Sunday,
you, Gloomy.
Sendelp got there across the finish line with more. That is not something I'm disputing and not something I even care about. It's cool that we were even competing. We were even in the race.
Gloomy, I swear to God, if that was you, Gloomy, I swear to God, is Rue. Out of all people,
I love you, bitch.
out of all
I
people
ain't gonna never
to
stop
do that,
loving you, bitch.
I thought it was Gloomy leaving me with something horrifying right before she was going, and it was Goddess Rue. Don't lick me. Don't lick me. Does not help the situation. Because you always do something like that. What you mean? No. Does not help the situation. You did what you did. You hurt me with a scare. Hello, Goddess Rue. Welcome in.
Was a thing I never imagined possible, right? I never fucking imagined. Right? Couldn't.
Oh,
possibly fathom
magical.
that. It's so unbelievable that this going from such a crazy small theater run
How
to
are you?
now, and the more important news that I'm
streaming?
talking about, it's getting extended. We got another weekend. The theaters are, the vast majority of the theaters that it was in this weekend are still going to show it next weekend.
That's a W, chat. Is that not a W? The fact that it was only supposed to show for one weekend and it led to another weekend? The success there, chat. Huge W for him, man. I'm so happy for him, man. No, just chilling right now. You doing it tonight or you did it earlier? I know you've been grinding at it, girl. Been working hard with the streaming thing.
And we're coming to Southeast Asia. We're going to other countries now. It's going to be in France, I think. I'm pretty sure about that. So it's going to places. It's going to places. So this next weekend, I think, I'm not 100% sure yet. Things are still moving, and they're still moving as quickly as they can.
I'm so happy for him, chat. Like, this is so amazing, right? Like, come on, man. How exciting is that? You and you yourself funded this movie, wrote, directed, and acted in. Not only did you get one weekend in the movie theaters, you get 2 weekends, as well as more places to be out there on. Amazing, chat. Amazing. What a story. Just a couple of cuties. Oh, we got ads. Hold on. Ads. We gotta pause. Just a couple of cuties sitting there watching Markiplier together, dancing around, lacing your fingers together, enjoying those presents. Hi, Gloomy. Thank you for noticing. I always do, girl. I see you out there. I may not say much, because by that time I'm usually tired, but I see you. I notice. Listen, those of you guys that are putting in the work and the effort in the streaming space, content creating space, whatever it is, I see it, and keep at it. Don't stop, please. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I'm always at it, trying to post videos daily, trying to post shorts as much as possible, trying to stream on time every time, although I'm usually late, and just trying to make it fun here for you guys as much as possible. So, and I hope it's the same for anybody else that is content creating, right? Because you guys know I'm just not here to stream and just play. I'm here to make it quality, make it fun, make it exciting. And if there's a place that anybody ever needs to go to, you know, you can always come here for a laugh. Always like, yeah, okay, side bow. I want to watch it in theaters, but they close the theaters close to me. Yeah, I want to watch it in theaters, but the closest theater is like 45 minutes for me. So later I will, but I'm going to lurk again in the shadows. Have a good lurk. Love you. $3 million estimated budget. Box office, $20 million. Huge. Huge. That's major. I love you too, Goddess Rue. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing all right. I'm just having fun. That's it. That's it. So, but thank you, Goddess Rue. We're just here vibing. We try to enjoy ourselves and have always good energy here, no matter what. So, all right, Gloomy, I love you. It's not a J. I don't. A cigarette, unfortunately. Worse. You listen. Your boy needs something to have the fix. You know, to. I got to have some sort of fixation. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm clean from drugs, so this is. Is it better than drugs? Absolutely, but it's what I have and what I need currently, and at some point I'll be better about it. There will be a day where I don't smoke any more cigarettes. It will be a day for that. So, wow, you don't even share? I'm just saying. You guys, I mean, why would you guys want to take a hit of the cigarettes? It's bad for you guys. Anyways, let's continue.
And I'm trying to keep up with it while also taking a little bit of a breather, going out and getting my kimchi ramen and eating some fun foods and having some free time. It's been lovely. I haven't had free time in 3 years. Crazy to even think about. I am so tickled. I'm very happy.
Smoked that. You
and
got
I know
this. I went cold turkey.
I say this every time because
I know you don't.
I want people to know that it's okay.
Ooh, come
There's
over,
no
come
need
over.
to go rabid about these things, and no need to like shout it or anything.
Mwah.
This is just for us to have a celebratory moment. I don't know if like any of you would even remotely take this outside of this to. There's no bragging rights here. This is all internal celebration. So I don't care one way or another. It doesn't matter to me. It's fun when it happens, right? And I want to celebrate it when it happens with you guys because it's something that you did.
True.
I like this wouldn't have happened.
That's awesome.
Without you guys. This never would have occurred. Nothing would have been here. It's astonishing. Like it just is. It's fundamentally astonishing, and I am just grateful. I want to be able to deliver wins for the crew, but the win condition isn't being number one. That's not the win condition. That's a fun little ha-ha achievement. The win condition is that this actually came out at all. This got in theaters, which was my only goal with this movie from the beginning. Could have been 50 theaters, could have been less. If that's all it could do, then that's all I would get. And I would be happy with the results either way. Because I did it, and you did it, made a movie, put it out there. Huge. Everything else is just icing on the cake. And it's pretty good icing. It's pretty good icing. It's very, very good. Yeah. So, again, it's going to be in theaters another week. But we're still getting the wheels turning for you to get it at home. The whole translation thing, it's going to take some doing. I have some plans in the way. But as far as getting it ready and packaged up for a home release with DVD and Blu-ray and stuff like that, and having it be purchasable digitally or rentable, that is all being worked. Right? That is all being put underway. So there's a lot of systems that I got to learn. I have some guidance that's going to help me through that, but we're still doing it independently from start to finish. This project will be independent the whole way through. And I think that's pretty cool. So, it's just flair and flavor to be able to say that, meanwhile, we didn't win the weekend. But as of Monday, we're back on number one. Number one, baby. And in Australia. That never wavered. New Zealand and I think Canada, I'm not 100% sure, never wavered. So thank you very much for that. All the fans in other countries around the world, thank you very much for watching the movie, believing in it, believing in what I'm trying to do, and the entire
I think
crew
so,
that
yeah.
put all their work into the
I think
movie.
it
Thank
is.
you for believing in that.
Unless they extend it.
That's really
it just
something.
depends on
I
how
am
well it
so
does.
inspired to do something
I
else.
believe.
But
I think that's how
also
it
am
works.
so ready to not do something else right away. I have so many ideas for YouTube videos that I got to get going. I am going to put things into motion. I've got some bigger ideas, some smaller ideas, and just generally putting content out there into YouTube. It's very, very nice. It is super fun. This is the dream, and I could not do any of it without you. It's been a long journey to get here, but what feels good about this moment, and Amy was saying this, is when I got to YouTube, right? When I started YouTube, I had this dream, right? I wanted to be a big YouTuber. I talked about it at the very beginning of my channel. I didn't even know what that meant. I had some idea because looking at other YouTubers, I didn't even know what being a YouTuber really meant, but I knew what I wanted. And then when I achieved those goals, I realized that that wasn't the goal that I really wanted, or even if I did, getting it wasn't going to make me happy. It was the entire process of getting there. There's a cliche that it's about the journey, not the destination, but in this space, it is exactly the same. And when I get to the point where I'm in YouTube making these projects, the reason I want to push myself to do these things is like this entire movie was another step to learn, right? This entire thing was just so I could learn the process because, and Amy said this is what she said, is like, it's so good to feel like you're a little fish in a big pond again, right? And that's all I've wanted. Is I don't care if I start at the beginning. I don't care if I start at the bottom. I want a direction to climb. I want a direction to swim, like one way to paddle, because that's what makes me happy. Is so long as I'm moving in a direction. And right now, this is a great start because it's like I'm proud of what I made.
Dude, I love that.
I'm proud of the first Wharf Stash interview.
What he said right there is so huge too, and actually, and exactly what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just you can't stop. Like if you love this enough, chat. If you love content creating, just keep at it. You know what I'm saying? I promise you there's always something to create. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it's simple gaming or going out there making IRL content, there's something out there for everybody.
Right?
If you love this.
It's not perfect. It's not well done. That one's not well done. I think this one's pretty well done. But that's also thanks to having an incredibly talented crew. But this isn't the best I can do. I got years before I'm going to show you the best that I can do, because every single project that I'm doing is going to be a stepping stone to getting better. And it's like, finally, I can feel like I have a foothold to start climbing again, right? And I think that it took all these years to get to this point where I could do that and then continue to do YouTube the entire time, because just doing this is such a free, being able to stream like this. Why would anybody give this up? You know, I mean, it's a crippling addiction, and probably there's a whole bunch of things to say about that, but it's just so fucking fun. And I'm so lucky to be able to do it. And like this feeling after a project comes out and like seeing people enjoy it and people like take a chance on it and just seeing people's responses to it of any type. I don't care. It's just like, it's just fun. It feels so good in a way I can't even put into words, right? I can't describe it. I've smiled more in the past weekend than I have in the past. Well, there was a couple days there where I could say that not there, but it's been a long time since I have smiled this much, just knowing that I did something and it's out there and people can see it and like, it's just like I have something that I can respect about myself and how much I pushed, and it's just like, and seeing all the responses to it, it's just, it all ties up. No, that's what I meant. So it's like, not your wedding. No, that's what I meant. I think there's some times back there where there definitely was some smiles. You know, there was ups and downs to everything, so I don't want to say like it hasn't been 3 years since I smiled. Yes, that's what I was saying. I already said that. You got to look at the context clues. Of course, my wedding. That's why I said, like, oh, I haven't smiled since. Well, there were a few days. That's me coyly being, yeah, my wedding. You think I'm just like, well, there was a couple days where I had a good dinner there. I went and got a good steak, and I smiled pretty big at that. No, you clod. I mean my wedding. Duh. You think that you're being coy with, like, oh, you didn't talk about it. I literally went, well, there was a couple days there. I know your comprehension's a little low. You gotta get it up there, right? Of course. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm playing with you. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I will forgive you about that transgression that you put against me. I'll forgive you about that. But what was I even saying? I don't know. It's great. That's it. The conclusion is it's really cool. We're number one. We might not be number two again, but hey, as long as we're number two, as long as we're number one, I'm gonna claim just a little bit of ego off of that, and then I'm gonna let it go.
That's
as soon
fair.
as it's done.
It's a happy
Because
moment.
I don't base my value as a creator or a person off of those kind of accolades. It's just kind of fun to play it. You know, it's kind of fun to lean into it. You know, it's very fun. So, wanted to give you that update. So, yes, right now, Iron Lung, number one, as of Monday, back on top. Back on top. You guys were insane. I don't know how you did it. That's incredible. And Iron Lung is now going to be in theaters another weekend, which is stunning. We're coming to new territories. So, other countries around the world, you're about to get it. And that includes, I actually, let me see if I can find the list so you have an idea. I want to give you some concrete information to work off of here.
Good for him, man. Good for him. It's his movie he created based on the game we just played recently called Iron
Okay.
Lung.
So this is the first
YouTube
list.
video's
Oh,
up.
here's
The
one.
link
Okay.
is right up there in chat if you
Singapore,
want to check it out.
Malaysia, Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Myanmar, Philippines, Thailand, Timor. I apologize if I'm butchered. Timor-Leste, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Macau, South Korea. So that's the initial. There might be more after that. I am still kind of just like, oh wow, we're going there. So that's what's going to be in the next batch, and also France.
Yeah,
and then
we
I
just watched the
believe
lore
a
about it
couple
too.
other
It seems
places.
excellent. I'm ready to watch this.
I need to follow up with this. This is all coming very fast. I had podcast also all day that we usually record. So I'm just now catching up to it. I just got off a podcast and I saw the latest news and I was like, well, I got to tell people about that. So pretty cool. There's probably going to be a few more
Yeah,
after this.
I'm so happy
'cause
for him.
apparently a lot of people are talking about Iron Lung, and that is kind of crazy. So people are taking notice, but you know,
We did
still-
watch the
still
lore.
gonna
We
take
did
the
it. We did
independent route on,
earlier.
all this releasing, and yeah, because it's worked so far. So I think I can just keep going with that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. It has meant the world, and all of that effort you put in was not only not in vain, but also, you know, number one, two-time number one, two-time number one, two-time number one, twice, got the two.
What a feeling, though, right?
Two number one.
You gotta imagine.
Anyway, we only got one number one belt in Australia and New Zealand because we never lost it there. So come on, Australia, New Zealand. Come on. You think just keeping number one the entire time is good enough? No, we got to lose it and gain it and lose it and gain it. We got to make them sweat, not sweat, sweat, not sweat. Oh, it's relief. No, it's a trick. Anyway, we just got to do that. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go. Need to take Chica
Yes,
out for a
Ben?
walk. And then, yeah, enjoy some
What?
free time to record and read a book. I've been reading a book. That's pretty cool. That's nice. Yeah. That's it. Thank you all so much for watching.
W.
And, I'm glad
Are
to
you
do
gonna
something. I will
start
be getting
streaming?
back- I'm not going to be doing streams like I've been doing this often. I'm going to do videos. I've got videos ready. I've already recorded videos. There's still like one or two with my hair long, which is, I've been holding it because this whole weekend has been so crazy. But back to videos. Going to finish
Did you?
Silent Hill.
Nice. What's in
I'll
it?
finish
What's the specs?
Day, my side. I'll see if I get into that. So a lot of cool stuff. Thank you, everyone, so much. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Goodbye.
Huge W, man. Huge W.